Ayon, Mari, Ritika, and then Ummi.
Sir,
Okay.
I
Okay.
was
Roll number
completed.
57. Roll number 57. Okay. Okay.
Completed,
Okay.
sir.
Roll number 57. You share your screen and show us what you have
Sir,
done.
IT.
Okay. Yes. Yes. IT.
Sir, okay, sir. Sir,
Yes.
how to share present? Will I present?
Yes. Yes. You present your screen. You know that, na? Click on the this upright
Yes, sir.
arrow.
Sir, it's showing that, is it sharing?
Yes, yes. You just click on that screen, and
Okay,
I
sir.
mean you share entire screen. Click on that screen and open that window. Yes,
Sir, is it visible?
yes, yes. So now you click on that screen. I mean, which one you are using? Yes,
Yes,
this
sir.
one. So you have written this. This one is for leap year. Okay. This one is
Yes,
for
sir.
leap year, and that is correct. You have checked it whether it is divisible by 400 or not. I mean, if
Yes,
the
sir.
last two digits are last two, suppose are year 2000. If last two digits are 00, then what to do? You
Yes,
have
sir.
to
I have
divide
done
it.
mod 100.
Yes, yes, yes. That means it's divisible. Mod 100 means remainder is 0
Yes,
means
sir.
it is a multiple of that, na? Divisible by 100. So
Yes, sir.
for the numbers, years, the last two digits are 00. You have to divide it by 400. That's why you have first checked whether the last two divide digits are 00 or not, and then you have go for
Yes, sir.
dividing. That's fine. Otherwise, in other cases, just divide by 4, and if the remainder comes out to be 0, then it's the palindrome. So this program is correct. So will you run this one?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure.
You run this one. Okay. It's giving.
Sir, can you see?
Yes, yes, I can see. You keep
Sir,
some
which
time.
year shall I give?
So you're
Equal.
2000, 2000, 2000.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir. It is coming leap year.
Mm-hmm. It's coming leap year. Now, I think we don't require. But what about that program without using any
Sir,
semicolon?
sir, I have done that.
You,
This one.
yes, yes, this one, this one. Now, so can you explain how it is? I already
Yes,
explained
sir.
what printf written. So
Yes,
you
sir. Because
explain
the
that.
printf is first printing this and it's returning an integer value.
Yes,
So we can check that put in using if,
yes,
and we can not put also comparison signs in if, and it will still work.
yes. Still work means it's non-zero, so it will work.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so it is even if it is not true, then also it will
Yes,
work
sir.
because
Yes, sir.
I have
I first did a check. Even I put
uh,
equal to 0, then also it was working.
yes, that is. But this is the very simple solution of that question. Okay, you don't require any zero. Okay, you withdraw your screen. I will share my screen and run.
Okay, sir.
Will,
So, sir, shall I show number 4 or I'll
no,
keep
no,
it
no.
till here?
That is not required. That is not required.
Okay, sir.
I will
Thank
ask
you.
that to. I will ask some other student to share that. Okay, but
Okay, sir.
before that, I want to say something. Hmm. Uh, let me share my screen. Minal, are you there in this meeting? Hello, Minal.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. Now, let me uh, run a simple program. Okay? I will use that online GDP. Okay, GDP compiler. So I will ask you, the students. I will ask you what may be the answer. Okay, you are to give the answer. What may be the probable
The
outcome?
question number?
Sorry, no, no, not any question number. I will write something on, and before running, I will ask you. I will ask you to predict the output. You will predict and then you answer. But
Okay, sir.
before I ask you, you don't give any answer. Okay. So I am writing here. Okay. Say mm, say for example, if say 5, then say printf printf say hello hello. Okay. Now you have to predict what will be the output for this. So what may be the output for this one? If 5, then I mean print hello. So anyone from you, say for example,
Hello,
yes, who are you?
sir. Sir, Ivan.
Okay, so output will be hello. So what is the reason behind that?
Sir, 5 is a positive number, so it will be true in if. Then it
Yes.
will go to printf.
That's correct. That's correct. So the 5 is a non-zero value, so that is always true. So hello will be printed. Okay, fine. So let me run that. Okay. So hello is printing. It is printing hello. So that means any non-zero value there will be a positive. I mean, will be a true. Any non-zero value. So if I give here -5, again you see that is a non-zero value. So the output will be again hello. Okay. Now if I make it 0, then what will be the output? You will
It will
get
not print.
no, it will not print anything because the condition is false. 0 is false. Okay. Now if I once again write 5 and put a semicolon, now I will ask this question to say for example, say Ion, computer science 58.
Yes, sir.
Ion, so what will be the output for this one, this code block?
So it will still print because if with a semicolon is a blank loop,
Yes.
print is outside the if statement. So it
Yes,
will just
that
print
means
it as a normal.
if terminates here, okay, if
Sir.
terminates here, so this is out of this block, so it will print hello. Okay, then let us check. It will print hello. Okay, no problem. But now see, generally what you do, you just write that if block within some parenthesis. You do like this. See, you do like this. Okay? Say this one. Now what will be the output?
Then
What will be
also
the
hello
It will show error.
will be printed because this if has got no body.
Yes, if has body, if has, so you will think that this is the body, this is the block under if, but no, you have given a semicolon here. So let us check what happens. Okay, you see again it is printing hello. So what is the reason behind that? It is printing hello. So
Sir, because we have closed the parenthesis, so it will just treat it as a normal block of statements.
now if I write else here, what will happen? Say else say something, say printf world. Printf, but in some compiler, in some of the compilers, this will give some. Okay, let us check. My objective is say world WOR. Now, now, let us check what happens. This is the thing that I want. Because this is a misplaced else. Okay, misplaced else, because the if can occur independently, but else cannot occur independently. Okay, so what will happen? So else cannot occur independently. So there is no counterpart of this else, because this if ends here. Okay, this if ends here. So the problem is that if there is no pair of this else, so the else will be treated as some misplaced else. So that's why this error is coming here. Okay, now you see, now this will run. Okay, this is now the next part that I am going to share, that you just see very carefully, because that is a very common point of error. Okay, so I am writing here, declaring one integer variable int that is x equal to 5. Okay, x equals to say 6. X equals to 6. Now I am writing if x equal to, you know, this equal to is a relational operator. You know, Tamal sir has taught this in your class. Equal to is a relational operator that compares the two values, just x with 5. If 5 is equal to 6, I mean x is equal to 5, then it will come out to be true, and this block will be executed. Otherwise, this block will be executed. Now, in this case, what will be the output?
World, sir.
World. So you see,
World, sir.
this is the, yes, the world. Fine. Now, what students sometimes do, they use assignment operator in place of relational operator. Now, what will be the output?
Hello.
Error.
Yes, that means you are very good student, because you see, it will happen because the 5 will be assigned into x. Okay, 5 will be assigned, instead of comparing the value of x with some other value, that value will be assigned into x, and in effect, what will happen? As if the 5 is there within the if. So what will happen? Even if you write x equals to 5, so that will print hello every time. So whatever, so except 0, whatever value you write here, that will come out to be true. Okay, so if you write 0 there, then only you get, see, world. Okay, so this thing that I want to tell you. So never use a equal sign here. If you know that things, then you can use it purposefully. If required, in some cases, you can use that purposefully. But if you you in space of double equal, don't use. I mean, a single equal. A single equal is an assignment statement. What will happen? That value will be assigned to x, and that if you write 5 here, the if will encounter 5 as in its condition portion, and if the condition is a non-zero value, then it will come out to be true. Then every time hello will be printed. So this thing I want to just make you aware of. Okay, now I will come to some other student. Okay, say, let me check who are present right now. Say Orpon. Okay, Orpon from IT, roll number 60.
Yes, sir.
Orpon, so have you written that fourth class?
Yes, sir.
So will you share?
Yes, sir.
Are you in
Yes,
position
sir.
to share? If you
Yes,
can,
sir.
you share. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
2021 CB0.
Sir, did you note my roll number before I had done it?
Yes, 57. Before asking you,
Yes,
I have
sir.
noted. that.
So I think he has to stop sharing so that
Okay,
I can.
sure. I need to stop sharing. Sure. Stop sharing. Okay, now you.
Yes, sir.
So where are the other students? They are not joining. Maybe I will ask their name, and they will miss, and they will not get. Okay, you know what?
Sir, what was the fourth one?
Triangle one.
Triangle.
Sir, this one.
Okay, so what
It's
logic
visible.
you first explain the students what logic you have used. Okay, so
Sir, I have taken 3 integers, side 1, side 2, and side 3 in the form of integer.
yes,
And then I taken this. So we know that in case of triangle, if the sum of any two sides if greater than the third side, then only it is a valid triangle.
yes, very
Otherwise,
good.
it will not form a triangle. That,
Yes.
This I have used on.
And then all these 3 conditions must be true. Okay,
Must
so
be
all these
satisfied, then
conditions.
only it will valid triangle.
Yes. So that's why you have used the logical operator. We call this double ampersand as AND operator.
AND operator.
AND is logical operator. So similarly, you have double pipe, that is called OR operator. When any one of these 3 conditions is true, then the outcome will come out to be true. If you use in place of AND, if you use OR, so you must not use OR here. Okay.
Yes.
So,
Sir.
you can use OR here now. So
we cannot use OR, because
why?
all the 3 cases have to be true.
All the 3 cases have to
To
be
be true. Means we have to satisfy all the 3 cases. Otherwise, simultaneously.
Okay, now you run the program. So someone is asking something.
Yes, sir.
So what you are asking on?
Sir, Could we use only a single ampersand? It was still working.
No. Single ampersand means that is bitwise OR. Never use single ampersand. Okay, in this, so that is a bitwise operator. When we, so you probably know the bit. I mean, 0, 1. These are called, they are called binary digit. Okay, a single ampersand stands for bitwise operator. Okay, so that you will come to know at the end of your semester. So don't use single ampersand. Okay, right now, yes, Arpon. Yes, Arpon. Let me check. So 12, 13, 14. So what it is showing? It is
a valid triangle.
Valid triangle. The sum of two sides is greater than the
Third
third
side.
one. Okay. So in every cases, you will get a. I mean, when all these conditions are satisfied, every cases you will get valid triangle. Okay.
Yes.
So I think so. Anyone from you who has written program, I mean program number 5. I have not asked to write that, but
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
who has written?
Sir,
Yes, sir. Done.
Yes. So roll number.
Sir, actually, I have a doubt in this question. Like, don't we have to use greater than equal to, because equilateral triangle scenarios should also be considered, no?
Which one?
In this one, this program, fourth one.
Okay, so conditions. So
Greater than equal to, like.
No, actually, it won't be, because we are adding both sides, na?
We are adding both
Yes,
sides,
sir.
right?
an equilateral triangle.
Greater than
so
equal to
that will
not
be,
correct.
if it is that, then
Okay.
sum of these two will be greater than the third one, na?
Yeah, sure.
If
Okay.
they
Like
are
for
equal.
example, if we take
Okay.
one
Okay.
and 2, then it is invalid. That's
Okay.
other case.
That. Even if they are equal, then sum will be always. Okay, whatever it may be. So you know this. These are mathematics. Okay, these are the logic. So what, Arpon, you are actually saying what I asked you, that is called algorithm. Okay,
Yes.
algorithm. So the algorithm, those who write algorithms, they are in the higher level of the hierarchy in the organization. I mean, writing algorithms is harder than writing programs. So those who work in that particular level will get more salary than. So the program designers, those who write algorithms, get more salary than those who write programs. Okay, so that's why I'm asking you the logic. So whether Tamal sir has taught you that flowchart or algorithm,
Yes, sir. And first only.
we taught that, na? So
Yes,
in that case, in some assignment, I will ask you to either you can draw flowchart or you can write algorithms. Better, I think, I will give in some assignment, I will ask you to write algorithm for say 3 or 4 programs and flowchart for 3 or 4 programs. Okay, I will just mention write algorithm for this one after some days, after some weeks. I will just ask you. Now you stop sharing. Okay, very good. Stop sharing. Arpon, roll number 60 from IT. Okay.
sir.
Now that the next question, who can?
Sir, can I try?
Yes. Biprodeep Bera. IT roll number 62. Let me note down here. ITB 062 Biprodeep Bera. Okay, Biprodeep, you share your screen and show us the next program. Have you written that?
Sir, I'm starting the presentation.
Okay. So that's why I just was telling that you don't require these days, this number of days. Okay, fine. You take that number of days. Okay. Because I know that I will be able to complete.
Sir, is it visible?
Yes, it is visible. Very good.
Yes, sir. I've done the 5th one here.
Now, before that, that is one character will be entered by keyboard and its ASCII value is required, na? So you.
Yes, sir.
Now, probably Sir has taught you in the class what is ASCII value of a character. You know, each and every character has some standard value, ASCII value. You know, the full form of
Yes,
ASCII is American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Okay, standard. We are calling that as standard. Standard means everyone will use that. Okay, that is up to such a level that everyone. This is the worldwide, everyone will be used that ASCII value, ASCII. Say suppose for example, I use say for small a I use 97, and some other country they use it's as 99 for small a. Then what will be the problem? I will send something to him considering small a at 97 with ASCII value 97, and they will treat it as a different character. So that's why some standard must be enforced, and that is your ASCII value. Okay, so each and every character has some ASCII value, and that ASCII value is standard. I mean, everyone must follow that ASCII value. So if you know the ASCII values, I will suggest you to remember the range of some ASCII values. For example, small a is 97, small b is 98, and so on up to z. Fine. The character capital A has ASCII value 65, capital B has ASCII value 66, and so on up to capital Z. And another range, the character 0 has ASCII value 48. So 0, that character that has ASCII value 48. So 1 has ASCII value 49, and so on up to 9. So you just remember at least these three ranges. Okay. At least these three ranges. So, but you can print the ASCII values yourself also. I will just show you one demo whether I know GDB will support at that or not, but probably that must support. But before that, let us check what concept he has used. Okay, what concept he has used. Let me check. Bipradeep. Okay, better Bipradeep, you explain what concept you have used. Okay, Bipradeep.
Yes, sir. Sir, I've taken the character as input and then converted into its corresponding ASCII value so that I can understand whether it is a capital letter or a small letter, a digit, or it is a special symbol.
Okay, very good. That means you are taking one, because ASCII values are always integers. Okay, so int ASCII means so he's taking one integer variable ASCII where he is going to store that character. Okay, that character C, the ASCII value of that character C. And if that as now you just explain better, you explain, that will be better.
Okay, sir. Now, after I store the ASCII value of that character in the variable called ASCII, then I am then comparing the ranges. So
Yes.
if my ASCII value lies between 65 and 90, both inclusive,
Yes,
then I conclude that I have entered a capital letter.
Very good.
And I output the same. Similarly, if the range lies between 97 and 122, both inclusive, I conclude I have entered a small letter. And between 48 or 57, I have entered a digit.
Very good.
None of them are satisfied, then I can simply tell that it is a special symbol.
Yes. Now you have used typecasting before C. Okay, ASCII int C. Okay, you have used that.
Yes,
Now if you do not I mean use that explicit typecasting int there, so what will happen?
It will by default get converted into the ASCII value and get stored in
Yes.
ASCII.
That means
optional.
implicit type conversion. We call that as implicit type conversion. If you do not, this is an explicit typecasting, what you have written there, that is fine, that is good, I appreciate that. Okay, but even if you do not write int there in that place, it will be implicitly, it will be converted, I mean implicit typecasting, so that will occur. So that is also true. Okay, so now you have you checked the output of this? Okay, the output is there.
Okay,
And now
so I can even run it in front of you then.
Yes, you do it. Other will see. Very good. Your batch is very good. Okay. So
I'm entering A. So
yes.
After I run, I can get you have entered a capital letter.
Yes. Now check it with a small one, and
I will input any C, suppose enter.
Yes, very good.
You have entered a small
Then
letter.
9.
Okay. Then I input 9 and then press enter. You have entered a digit.
Very good.
Now I will do it any random, suppose batch.
That already you have done with ampersand. We have checked that. Okay. Well, very good. So this is the program. All of you just check it, see it. So actually I should discuss this up in the next week, but I think it will help you to just you are completing all the assignments in your lab only, class only, during your class session. So I think you will be able to complete within time, within 30th of this month. You will be able to do that. So other student who has written the program, the next program, anyone from you who has written the next program? So this is question number.
Present.
Okay. You stop this one. Huh?
Okay.
Bipradeep, you stop. So anyone from you who has written the sixth program? This one is the fifth, na? Bipradeep.
Yes, sir.
So anyone from you who has written the sixth program? Come forward. Okay, don't do, not an issue. If you have not written, okay, fine. You will complete that. You will get time and you will be able to do that. So, so whatever assignment you check it, whatever assignment I have given, do you have any doubt? Whatever programs I have given, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. I will clear that right now.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Arpan. Yes.
Sir, in the fifth question, we can directly check the character is in the if we can write ch greater than equal to
yes, you can.
bracket
You can.
a. That,
Yes, you can
that
do
way.
that. You can do that. You can do that. You can do that. No problem. You can do that. Okay. So I think no other questions. So you check it once again. All of you, you check it once again. I mean, ask you. Okay. I will be just out of this meeting for 2 minutes. Okay, and then I will join. Okay, so I just want to share my screen. If you don't have any doubt, if you face any problem in the next lab, you can ask me regarding this assignment. Okay, let me share my screen. Very simple question I want to ask you. Suppose I have those who have shown the program, I know that they will be able to give the answer, but still I should two character variables I have taken. x equal to a, that means character constant a is assigned in x, b is assigned in y. Okay. Now z what may be the output for this code block? I mean this program.
195.
195.
195.
195. Okay, I just think you are saying 95 only. So because you will get 195 because the ASCII value of small a is 97 and ASCII value of small b is 98. Okay, so 97 plus 98. So that will be stored in Z. Okay, that will be stored in Z. Okay, now you tell me if I write char, you can try this yourself. If I write char Z, then what will happen? Z is a character. Then what will happen?
Character
AB.
corresponding to
Yeah,
195.
No.
So it will
No.
become character
Oh, error
AB.
will be there. Percentage D.
Percentage D is there. So whether any implicit type conversion is, I mean, so okay, let us check what happens. Will we get 195? No, it is minus 16. So what is the meaning of that? Why we are getting minus? So that means the Z is a character. If you add these two and you just put some value in Z, then okay, so that will happen. So now you make it int. Now if I just print it using %c, then what happens? %c, then what happens? Then 195 has some ASCII value. Okay, ASCII value. And corresponding to that, some ASCII character is there. And that should be printed, na? You are getting what I am trying to.
Yes,
So
sir.
195 has some character. That ASCII value corresponding to that ASCII value, there exists some character. I am trying to print that, but nothing is. Okay, let me check with other.
Is that character blank space?
Blank space, that is that ASCII value is different. Okay, so let me check with others. So make it B. Maybe we'll get. Okay, let me check with.
So if we take char Z,
RZ.
yes,
Okay. If it is
Sir, is it because that the ASCII table goes up to 177 and it is overflowing? It can be that.
no, 255, that is 255,
Okay.
up to 255. So I mean that will work in other ANSYS compiler. Okay, you try it in ANSYS compiler, that will give you the ASCII character. Okay, the ASCII character will be printed, but here it is not printing. Okay, but that will happen. Okay, that will happen. So for example, if you but in this compiler it is not working, but that will work. That will work in other compiler. So if I write z equals to say 65, and if we print z integer using its %c, that should print capital A. Oh, it is printing. It's printing. That means there are some characters that is what happens. It is printing. Now you see it is printing. Z is 65. It's an integer. We are printing it using %c. So the ASCII character corresponding to 65 is printing. It is A. Okay, fine. It is printing. So that's the thing. I just want to say you this happens. And during your program with some loops, printing some patterns, you are to use this concept there. You will be able to use this concept there. So using some ASCII value, you will be able to print some pattern. Okay. So that happens. That happens. Okay. So these are the ideas with ASCII values. Now probably you know the conditional operator, that question mark and a colon, that constitute a conditional operator. You also just go through this conditional operator because there will be some assignments from that, specifically from that conditional, using that conditional operators, though that is equivalent to some if else loop or but if, sorry, that is not loop, if else. though that is equivalent to if else, but still I will just check whether you can write programs with conditional operator or not. So whatever you have to know up to this, if else it's nesting with different depths, and then the logical operators and or not, and then relational operator equal to, not equal to, greater than equals to, greater than less than, these things, and conditional operator, I told you conditional operator, and so these things you have to study, and depending using these these you will be able to perform many more assignments. Okay, and okay, so let us conclude here. 20 minutes before to the scheduled time we will conclude. So let me hide
Excuse
this.
me, sir.
Yes,
Sir, in midterm, will there be any practical exam for computer science?
No practical exam in the midterm. So practical exam is entirely on my hand. Okay, so I will decide how I will just but I can tell you after midterm exam I will start taking some viva. Okay, viva. Okay,
Sir,
that, yes.
Viva will be on C or on the other things?
No, I will ask only from C and some related concepts. Okay, related concepts. The basis, mainly on the left.
So like digital circuit, those things.
No, that I should not ask, because that is beyond the these labs syllabus. Okay, I cannot ask that. Okay, I must not ask this. Okay, so
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, how many ASCII values are there?
Okay, you see one table is there in your book, that is 255. Okay, 0 to 255, that means 256. 0 to 255, 256. You will find one ASCII table there in.
Sir, we have to remember the values in order to make code.
No, not required. I just mentioned 3 ranges: capital N to capital A to capital Z, small a to small z, and 0 to 9. These characters, you just remember these, but you will be able to find out the ASCII values. You see how we can do that. Suppose you have one, say, character. That's why you need to know the program. See, character, say x equal to, say, any character. Say, for example, I write, say, ampersand. Okay, ampersand. We need to know what is the ASCII value of ampersand. Okay, so what we do, we print that using %D. Let us check whether this compiler supports that or not. I think that will be supported.
So does C have imaginary numbers?
Sorry?
Does C use imaginary numbers?
I'm not getting your. So what you were saying? Which number?
Sir, imaginary number.
Imaginary number.
-1.
No, not like that. No, not like that. So these are the ASCII table. You go through the ASCII table. ASCII table. You see.
Okay, sir.
38. That means this has ASCII value 38. Ampersand has ASCII value 38. So you don't need to. Now let me give space and let us check what is the ASCII value of space. It is 32. So some student asking me what is the ASCII value of space. So now you see 32. Now will it work? Now you just try to if I write \n, what happens? 10. Okay, 10. That means new line character is ASCII value 10. Okay.
New line has ASCII value.
Huh?
So the new line is basically enter, right?
Yes, enter. Okay, let me give enter. What happens? Let us check. No, it is not. it will not be like that. We use okay. Now say, okay, you just do yourself. Any value you enter through keyboard and check what is its ASCII value. Say, for example, the get carry is not working here. That's why I don't know why get carry is not x equals to GTCH here. But that will work. Surely that will work in your I want to accept some character through keyboard. Okay, say I accept say small a. Okay, okay, it is working. 97. In this way, any character you enter through keyboard and just you know. Okay, once again I run. No, this time maybe it will be wrong. Okay, now it is working. It is 97. Okay, fine. So this is the way, because I am, if when you go for using some loop, you will face that problem. Okay, at that time already some of your friends faced that problem, and I told him the solution using the multiple getchar. Okay, so right now it's very clear. So you can use getchar to accept some character through keyboard, and you can print its ASCII value using %d. Okay, like this. Okay, now let me stop sharing. And
Hello, sir.
yes,
Sir, I try to solve the question for with some conditional operator. Sir, can you please see why the program is not running?
okay, you just share your screen. Share your screen. Those who want to leave, they can leave. Okay, those who want to leave, they can leave, because
Thank you, sir.
those who want to leave, they can.
Sir, is it visible?
Yes, yes, it's visible.
Sir, you can see that this program is running, but sir,
Okay,
this
let
program,
me let me check the program. Huh?
sir, I try to solve this via say, which is the greatest method? This conditional by question.
You have accepted 3 integers. Okay,
Hmm.
this equals to a plus b greater than c, and b plus c greater than a, and c plus a greater than b. Then yes, no. Printf decision equals to dec. Okay, I will suggest you. So yes is a string. You see, yes,
Yes,
is a string. So so what value is stored there in yes?
sir, I don't know. Sir, it shows values. When I run the program, it shows values.
No, see, it is showing some garbage values. Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
you want to, so better I suggest you to write printf yes. You just after this question mark, you write printf yes.
So yeah, here.
Just after there.
Oh.
I mean, question mark, after the question mark. After the question, you write printf, printf, printf.
Sir, let's sir.
Stop first. Stop it. Debug. Stop.
Yes, yes.
Then
Stop
you
it.
can write.
Yes, sir.
Printf within printf, then within quotes you write double quotes. You write yes. Put yes within double quotes, and delete that declaration of yes from that int part.
Which part?
Now again you write printf no. Similarly, you write printf no. Printf no. In the same fashion, that should be like this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now you just delete the next printf next line. You delete this one. You delete dec. You delete dec.
Sir, next line.
On the same line, you delete that dec decision.
Yes, sir.
That is not required right now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you delete dec yes no from the declaration part. Just keep abc there. No. You
Line
delete
int abc comma yes
yes no dec. You delete yes no dec
Yes,
from
sir.
the declaration part.
Yes, sir.
These are not required. Okay.
Sir, can I
Sometimes we
write?
require dec. Now you run.
Sir, error.
No. Maybe.
Sir, one fast bracket. Sir, she
Yes, sir,
does
one
not scroll
parenthesis.
fast bracket.
Yes, yes, yes. You just remove that first opening parenthesis. Yes. Now you enter.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Showing.
So this is you write like this. It's a very simple program. You got my point, na?
Yes, sir.
In this way. Okay. If you need some decision whether the triangle can be formed or not, decision must be 0 or 1. You just make it 0 or 1. Okay.
Sir, I do it via if or else method, but I try to solve this via
Yes,
that
yes,
method.
yes. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. Okay. Now you stop sharing and
Sir, can you see my one program?
who are you? Yes. Who is saying?
Sir, Rahul.
Rahul. Okay, Rahul, you share your screen.
Sir, I have also one program. I am
Okay,
not.
Anirban, after Rahul, I will come to you. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, I am not able to share my screen.
You click on the upward arrow, and
Yes, sir.
that upward arrow is there in front of your screen, na?
Sir,
You
three
click-
option is coming. Your entire screen, window.
Yes, you entire screen. You do that. Entire screen. And then okay. Entire screen, then click on the screen window and then okay.
Sir, is it visible?
Yes. What is the problem? Let me check the question for the program first.
Write a program in C to check whether a valid triangle can be formed or not.
One thing, first I will just suggest you to delete int argc char constant star argb, because these are used along with command line arguments. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So I will cover these at the, after mid-sem exam, I will just tell you what to do with this int argc char star rgb. Okay. So this is called arguments with main, and that are used when we like to give input through command line arguments. But right now you don't require this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now let me check what you have written. Enter the three sides. Okay. I think now this will work. You run the program.
Yes, sir.
It cannot be formed because 8 plus 3 11, 5 plus 3 8, 5 plus 3 is not equal to 8. That is not greater than. So that's why it is, as per your condition, it is giving the outcome. Okay, now I think your problem is solved from the viewpoint of syntax.
Sir, I also have a problem
Yes.
regarding question number 2.
No, before that, that student he asked me before you. So
Anirban,
you just share your screen. Then Mohanab, I think. Mohanab. Okay. So Anirban, you first share your screen. I want to check what problem you are facing.
Sir, I am doing this using the OR operator.
OR operator. Why you are using OR operator? Because you are thinking that what problem you are facing?
Problem 4.
No. What is the problem with you? I mean, any syntax error? You are getting any syntax error or any...
No, the problem is I am using the OR operator. Is it right or not?
Okay,
No, it is not right, sir.
Because maybe the sum of two sides is greater than the third side, but for other any two pairs that conditions may not hold. So you have to use AND or. You have to use AND.
If anyone is correct, then it will proceed.
In this case, so OR means any one of these condition is true, then the outcome will come out to be true. But you just try to think.
Work, sir.
So this is the mathematics. Okay, you just search how can we make what is yes.
Sir, this is not greater than equal to, because
If it is two sides are equal to other side, then it form two straight line.
No. So that's
Yes, sir,
different.
equal to.
The first thing he is using or. So will that he use or? So that is the question.
So I am using less than equal to, not
Oh,
greater.
you are using less
I
than
am.
equal to. Okay.
Yes, less than equal to. So not it will be equal to. If it equal, then it forms straight line.
Equal
to is not valid. Triangle.
So you have to remove that equal to. Okay. You have to remove that equal
Sir,
to.
we can also use that the difference of two sides is less than the third side.
Okay, many. So if the mathematics is true, you can do that. If you are confident enough that mathematics is true, correct, and that is okay. You can do that. You can do that. Okay. So better I suggest you to use and that A plus B greater than C, B plus C greater than, and what they have done. Other students they have done. Okay. Now then, Mahatma, you have some problem? You are saying?
Yes, sir.
What is
I'm
the problem? So those who want to leave, they can leave. Okay.
Sir, here in question number 2,
Mhm.
why, sir, this code is, erroring?
Let me check. Enter a year, scan a %d ampersand year. Okay. Then if year modulo 4 equals to 0 and year modulo 4 equals to 0 or year modulo 100 is 0. So you are making one mistake. I think you just do it. Year modulo 100 is 0 and your modulo, and that is a different portion. Your modulo, you just make it 4. The last part you make it 4.
Sir, 100.
No. You just wait. If it is divisible by 4,
Yes.
then it will be divisible by 400. So why you are doing that? Okay.
Okay, sir.
If it is divisible by 100, then it must be divisible by 400. Okay.
Yes.
So you just make the last portion, make last 100 as 4. 4, you make it 4. Yes, modulo 4 equals to 0, and that you just replace that 4 by 100.
Here.
Then what does it mean? If it is divisible by 100, then it has to be divisible by 400.
Then, sir, why it is showing error?
Okay. Let me check. There are some. Okay, that is different thing. So you go to the program. I will check it from here. Okay, it is semicolon parenthesis. You just remove the space between if and first bracket. So that is not required there. 1, 2, 1, 2.
In 2th line, it should be closed bracket.
You just check the number of opening and closing parentheses. I think there are some problem there.
Yes, sir. Number of brackets.
12th line.
Bracket 2.
In 12th line, it should be closed bracket.
What,
Check
sir?
the
I can't get it.
number of parentheses, the first bracket that you have given. How you just check it?
Remove bracket.
Remove this bracket. This is not required. Year modulo this equals to this,
Yes.
and
This side also.
2004 is a leap year. So why it is showing it is not a leap year?
2004. That means so what are the conditions? It is divisible by first you check whether it is divisible by 100 or not. Okay, it is divisible by 100, then you check whether it is divisible by 400 or not.
I think the position of the brackets are wrong. See, in the first one, see if one bracket is opening, then the second bracket is opening, then this bracket is closing, and then end is there, and then there are 2 more brackets. I think then it is checking this and then the rest of the thing in the next condition. I think that can be. you check the brackets, erase this line and write it new.
And I suggest you to use if, else if. I mean if, else if, else in this fashion.
Yes.
So you,
Yes, yes, sir.
so that will be better. So will I just?
Sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Sir, I will present my screen in mobile.
Okay. So first, Marnav, are you convinced what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I got it. I will do it.
Okay, now who is saying? Who like
Sir, may I share the screen?
So who will share? The two of you are asking. Okay, what? 69.
I don't have any error. I just want to show you my program.
Yes. You show your program.
Yes.